So I know it's been about 2 or 3 days now since I've uploaded a video, but I've been working on a couple of things, and I was actually uploading several videos in one day. I believe the other day I uploaded, was it maybe 6 or 8 videos in one day? But I had to buy a couple of new appliances. Well, not really appliances, but some things for my kitchen. The cutting board that I had, and the knife that I use for cutting vegetables in my food wasn't really the type of thing that was working very well for me, because it was dull and old, and I needed new ones. So I had to get myself a new set. I did have an old set of them, but they all were like painted, and the paint was flaking off of them, and I didn't want that getting in my food. So I actually put those away, and I've been using this same knife for like maybe a year now, and it's gotten really dull. So I went ahead and bought myself a set of 3 and a cutting board, and I also bought myself a new 12-inch cast iron pan, or skillet, or what would you call it, a pan or a skillet? But anyways, I got that so I had something extra to cook on, because I prefer using iron pans because the food doesn't stick as much. It cooks the food better, and as long as I add some oil to it, they're tougher, and I just find them much easier to use. But now I actually have a proper set to prepare food, because the other one was not working out, because I just had one pan that I was using to cook everything in. It got very inconvenient, but the 12-inch pan does take up most of my stove. I have a pretty small gas stove, and just that pan takes up a large portion of it, because there's 4 burners on it. And just the 2 pans on that, one's a 12-inch pan, and I think the other one is a 10-inch pan. But yeah, they take up a lot of room. Only 2 of my 4 burners work for some reason. I don't know why. The oven doesn't even actually work, because the door doesn't shut all the way, because it's really, really old and rusty. So if I put food in there, most of the heat is just going to escape, unless I like prop a chair up against it. But I don't think it's going to work. I'll have to figure something out. But I don't really ever bake any food. I just cook in the stovetop, and having a gas stove is way more convenient than having an electric stove, because the electric stove takes a while to heat up, and then you have to worry about it like cooling down a whole bunch. Whereas with the gas stove, you just turn it off, and you don't have to worry about having like a hot stove to where it'll burn you or anything, which is convenient, and it's actually a lot cheaper, because the electric stove uses a lot more energy and everything, so it costs more having that. And having a gas stove saves me a little bit of money and quite a bit throughout the year. And I can also use it as like a extra little stove to keep my apartment warm, because you have to have the pilot lights lit on it, so it's always burning a pilot light, which keeps my apartment warm. But in the summer, I actually don't use the stove that much at all, because it makes my apartment really hot. And I'd never actually turned off a gas stove before. This was last summer, and I went to turn it off, and I was like, how do I do this? So I had to find this little knob that turns off the gas to the entire stove, and I had to turn it a certain direction to stop the gas from coming through the line. And then I watched the little pilot light go out as I did that, and then I was able to keep my apartment cool then for the summer, because if I would get home from working and it would be like, I kid you not, it had to have been like 120 degrees in here or something. Like my kitchen felt like it was 150. It felt like that, because all the heat was just trapped in there. So I turned it off, and then everything cooled down. But in the summers or not in the summers, in the winter it's convenient because it keeps me warm. And that saves me on the cost of heating. But yeah, anyways, been working on a few things, take care of some stuff, and I've gotten back into working out more and doing things to help improve my memory so that I can try to get better at video editing and get better at drawing, improving my general health and everything else. I'll try to make some videos of me recording myself lifting here soon, and in some upcoming videos if I can get some angles or everything with my phone and record it. But yeah, at the moment, had a good day. Been pretty busy though. But today I kind of just relaxed a little bit to ease my mind and think about the things I need to work on. But anyways, thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. And if you'd like, check out links below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.